happy to see you guys today. So happy my phone is working today. So, if you guys want to be able to purchase a question, or if you wanted to be able to donate to the channel, you can find my Cash App, PayPal, Amazon wish list down in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for whatever you do to support my work and my channel. I really appreciate you guys so much. And I am so happy that we are here. So, let's get this show on the road. Future blessings. You guys are getting ready to be Hiroshima. You guys are getting ready to be recognized, validated. Whatever skills you've been working on, whatever things you've been leveling up in life, you're about ready to be recognized for this. It's been a long and bumpy ride, I feel like. And this is going to feel like night and day. You're coming out of that dark night of the soul energy, healing, growing, ready to receive all kinds of new beginnings as well. And somebody may have a love offer coming in too, where somebody's going to speak the truth about the new perspectives, new ideas that they have. They're going to be feeling very passionate about this, feeling like this is a good place to place their offer of commitment and stability. Thank you, beautiful. And exactly, we believe and we receive. So, this could be a situation that makes you feel like a child again, that makes you feel really good again, that makes you feel like you can do anything. This is also with somebody that you can really connect to on an intelligence level, somebody you communicate with very well. Have the confidence to break your silence. You never know what may be lost without your voice. So there is definitely something that the collective is needing to speak about. It may be time to speak up about your feelings in a situation, or to speak up about what you're passionate about, what you want, what you desire in certain situations. And you may have been afraid to express these things in the past because you might have felt like it was because of your demands that people have walked away. Feeling that energy lately, huh? Well, there is definitely a dramatic shift and change coming for you at this time. And a lot of it's going to be because you don't care anymore if people walk away. You are wanting something real. And you're wanting something that you can actually live with, which means having to express your innermost feelings on situations, your innermost thoughts on situations. There may even be something that some of you are expressing as well that is a really good idea. It's showing your intelligence. It's showing your abilities in certain areas. And this could be something that is calling in this new energy as well. Right now, a lot of the collective is single. You're very protected too. 3:33 was just on the clock when I looked up. So very protected during these experiences that you're experiencing at this time. When the moon hits your eyes like a big pizza pie, it's amore. So somebody could be feeling like a lot of love. But once again, there's this need to communicate. There's going to be some sort of emotional explosion because somebody's been holding back on their feelings or on their energies, their thoughts, their ideas. Somebody may even be feeling like you don't want them because of nerdy energy or something like that. Somebody's been working very hard as well and feels like they should be recognized. So if you've been feeling very underappreciated, unrecognized, undervalued, some of you may have been holding this back for a long time, and you may actually be getting ready to explode all over everyone. But I feel like this explosion is going to cause massive changes and transformations. It's going to cause people to really think about things. 444. It's only meant for you. This path seems crazy, but it is real. You know what's real, and you know what your path is. It's as unique as your own fingerprint. So nobody can take your path either. People may have been stuck on the idea of others being able to steal from them or take their path or somehow block what they have coming in for them. But nobody can take what is yours. So let's see what else we have here. If you can't love yourself, then you can't give or receive love appropriately, because your self-hate will be projected out onto others. See yourself in a higher light through heaven's eyes. The Prince of Egypt soundtrack. A single thread in a tapestry, though its color brightly shines, can't see its great importance in the pattern of the grand design. But without that single thread, you wouldn't be able to make the tapestry without each one of those threads. So you're an integral piece and part of the world around you. It's time to start feeling that. You're only a villain because you are broken. It is time for full self-acceptance. Look in the mirror and who do you see? Some of the self-sabotaging behaviors that you're working through at this moment are very painful to others. Forgive yourself and forgive others. You went through this to gain more compassion, understanding, empathy, and less judgment for self and for others. You had to break to truly bloom. Thank you, LK. Were you looking to get a couple questions answered? So, it's time to point out and expose the truth. You might think that your truth will cause a conflict, but there's already a conflict present, so you need to say what you need to say. So, at this time, it is time for you to express what you need to express, and it may cause a conflict, but it's going to cause peace in the long run, because holding it back will cause an emotional explosion, and then you'll just kind of destroy and melt down everything around you with all the connections that you have. Go ahead and throw your question down there, sweetheart, and I will answer it after the entrance message. Yeah, see, you're stuck holding on too tightly to the thought that there's going to be a lot of arguments or jealousy or fighting and chaos. But you're intelligent enough to be able to work your way through this and to be able to communicate very effectively to keep the peace in situations. Protection. Strong protective magic for the family and for the home. So there's definitely a lot of protection around you at this time. Awin, 3 rays of light, balancing the male and female energies, peace and harmony. So balancing out your masculine and your feminine energies is what's going to help you the most. When to take action, when to be passive, when to express things, when to let things go. Also, balancing out the level of emotion and the level of attachment you have to each situation is also going to cause you to be able to express yourself more effectively as well. And the mouse, yes, see, fearful and worried. Meditation, prayers, and some self-care time is going to help you to reduce this anxiety you might feel about entering the fray in this situation. You do need to speak up and put yourself out there. You may feel like running away from a certain situation. You may even feel like somebody has you in their sights ready to come in and gobble you up in some way. But it's amazing what one tiny little mouse can do when they're unafraid. Have you seen a mouse with an elephant? Because the mouse's worst fear might be the snake, but the elephant's worst fear is that mouse. I feel like facing your fears is going to be a very important part of being able to put a stop to some sort of fight or battle. And also being able to let go of a need to compete. There might be a need to compete that you've been holding on to in some sort of way. And it's time to let that go. It's also time to realize some of the damage that you've done to people around you as well, while you have been hurting and going through the pain and hardship that you've been going through. Because every time we go through anything like that, we do end up hurting the people around us a lot of times. It's not like we're intentionally doing it, but it does happen. And this will also help you to be able to forgive those who have hurt you when they've been going through their hard times as well. And to understand that a lot of times they are not intentionally doing it. That's just what comes as a byproduct. So, let's see what else our guides want to tell us about the future energies coming in for us. Okay. Why is Jesse being so mean to you lately? Why is Jesse being so mean to LK lately? Blood money? Have you shifted your religion lately or been exploring different ideas of beliefs in some way? This person seems like they're really confused. They may be experiencing some sort of illusions in their life. They may be dealing with a lot. They may be having a hard time seeing the right path forward. They may feel like there's a lot of people who have been draining their energy or taking from them in some sort of way. This person also may feel like right now their whole life is falling apart. 33's on the screen, but your life is going up. And they can't understand why, because they feel like they are doing the best they can to be a good person in this world, but it's not enough. Being them isn't enough. Yeah, they feel like your success is hurting them in some way. Maybe they feel very left out of your life and what you're doing, or they feel like they're on the outside looking in, and they're seeing you celebrate, they're seeing you have fun, they're seeing you have a lot of success in whatever it is that you're passionate about. Prosperity, a prosperous business with riches and success. Yeah, this person feels like you're very prosperous at this time, like you're leveling up and like you're going to the top, and like they're getting left behind as you do. They feel like you're their family. And they also feel like they've been there to support you in a lot of ways. They're feeling very sad and in a lot of pain because they're feeling like they've sacrificed a lot for you. But you are in a state of mind where you are caring more about the money than the people around you, or at least that's what they're perceiving it as. That doesn't make it true, but that's what they're perceiving it as. I feel like something that might help in this situation is if you express your beliefs. If you dive in deeper to your beliefs and you really find a way to be able to express your beliefs to this person and help them to see the magic within themselves and their own lives, help them to see how important that they are as well. And let them know that you are there to support them and that you're not there to be an enemy to them. So, let's see what else our guides have for the future energy at this time. If you were looking to ask a second question, ask it at any time, and I will answer between these messages. Sometimes you have to play karma involuntarily. The buck has stopped with you. After messing with you, it is done. Their lives change forever. You have also been going through karmic lessons yourself to learn things as well. How has your life changed? So how has your life changed at this time? What has happened that you have learned from, that you have grown from, that you have gained something from? You're doing an amazing job. You've really started to see that you're doing an amazing job on a regular basis. Your vibes have been rising. And the sadness, the pain, and the hurt of the past, the emotions you had in the past may have been very volatile in ways, but you're really learning how to stabilize your emotions and how to grow in this energy that you're in at this time. How does Gigi feel about you? Go-Go. How does Go-Go feel about you? For some reason, the little bird Go-Go just popped in my mind. I don't even remember what show that is. It might have been maybe Animaniacs. I'm really not sure. Ooh. My board started falling. Just a second, guys. Okay. So, anger reigns. Time to change. Let your anger float away. Soul makes me feel less than whole. Forgiveness brings peace that sets me free. Letting go is the key. Don't allow your power to be taken or the light within to be shaken. Free your mind of the pain, a gentle, soft, cleansing rain. Healing fills you in this time, healing from this very rhyme. So, this person may feel like there is some anger that you need to release or work on in some way. This person also could feel like this anger is caused, whether it's in you or it's in this person. The anger that's present is caused by pain. So somebody needs to work through their pain or express their pain or something along those lines. And somebody may feel like their pain is ignored as well. This person may feel like they're experiencing some stagnancy in their life right now, or you could be experiencing some stagnancy in your life right now. And this is due to the need to learn how to look around you and realize what's going on around you as well. They may feel like you are leveling up in life, that you're very stable, you're very strong. You are doing what you want to do instead of worrying so much about what other people want you to do at this time. Work with the element of water for healing, purification, and refinement. Yes, there needs to be an emotional exchange between the two of you where everybody lays out their emotions on the table and expresses themselves, and everybody feels heard and seen in this situation. This person definitely feels like you are very motivated, very driven, very goal-oriented, and that nothing could stop you, that you are very spirited and you fight for what you want. They also love to listen to your voice, and they feel like you should express yourself more. This person may also really love to hear you sing as well, because the nightingale has a lot to do with singing. Sing, sweet nightingale, sing, sweet nightingale. The Hierophant and the Four of Cups. Yeah, this person may feel like you are not paying attention to them, or you really don't see them as a blessing in your life, or like you don't notice a lot of the blessings in your life. They may even feel like you are on your way to being very successful or an authority figure in some sort of way. A medicine woman. She could definitely see, or he could see you as a medicine woman as well. They may see you as somebody that is worth putting time, energy, or effort into. Somebody who's worth supporting in your endeavors and your goals. But they also feel like you need to work on your anger, and you need to start to realize that the pain that you're feeling is what's causing the anger. So, future energy for the collective. We have peace. Peace is coming in. Peace and prosperity. A glow up. Ain't nobody throw me off my glow. Karma comes calling. As you glow up and as you release the past, 44. As you glow up and as you release the past, karma comes calling for a lot of people who are trying to create confusion or despair in your life in some way. Music is definitely very important for the collective as well. You have been through enough. Stop punishing yourself. You did not deserve it. Smile. So a lot of the collective is starting to realize that they have been punishing themselves for things that they felt like they did wrong. That they have been walking into situations that mirror whatever punishment they felt like they deserved. And you guys are now starting to see that you don't deserve this confusion, this chaos, this drama in your life. You deserve to have a beautiful, bright new birth. And you may have been birthing some things that were very confusing or chaotic, disturbing even. And it's because, you're very welcome, LK, thank you too. And it's because you felt like you deserved this at the time. You may be receiving a lot more peaceful messages and a lot more peaceful situations coming into your life. There's like this whole new life and this whole new upgrade coming in. You're learning how to smile more, laugh more, play more, have more fun. And as this storm clears away, you're going to realize how much abundance actually came to your life because of this storm that you went through. There's going to be unexpected skeletons falling out of people's closets, breaking out of your shell. You're going to be releasing skeletons from your own closet as well. Someone you can trust, healing heartbreak. So, the scales of justice seem to have been broken in the past, and a lot of that is because you were feeling like you deserved shit, and now you are feeling like you deserve amazing things coming into your life. And because you are really leveling up, you're raising your vibes, you're feeling good, you're doing good, and you're putting that good energy out into the world. That good energy can come back to you. You are going to be running into somebody that you can trust, somebody that's going to treat your heart with care. It's okay if you hurt for them, but they need this. So, you may be hurting for somebody currently, somebody who is receiving karma for the way that they have treated you. It is okay to hurt for them, but you also need to realize that what they're going through currently, they do need to experience. They need to experience this for a reason. And so, even though you hurt for them, try not to interfere in the karma that they're receiving at this time. This is something that they have earned and something that they need to experience to be able to learn and to be able to level up in their lives. Never alone. You might feel like it's too hard to take. Everyone around you is faulty and fake. No place real to rest your head except at home in your own bed. Know you are never alone. Continue to stick to your zone. Real ones will come around when you're ready for them to be found. Leave behind the guilt and doubt. Turn yourself inside out. Being alone is better by far than fake friends that are not up to par. Lean on your angels and ancestors too. Feel the love that they have for you. You are strong and made to face whatever life throws. You are the lucky ace. So everyone here is realizing that they're not alone and that they can enjoy their own company as well, realizing that they don't need anyone to feel whole either. And in doing all of these things, to feel good, to look good, to be able to express yourself better and not worry about who's going to be there at the end of the day, all of these things together are really adding this glow to you. It's adding an extra pep to your step, making you feel like you could do or achieve anything. And it's making you feel very loved too. The song that's popping into my head right now is You Know Better Than I. You know the way. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics right now, but you know better than I. And it's from Joseph, King of Dreams. So, you might have thought that you had it all figured out. And you might have thought that everything was supposed to go a certain way. But now you're realizing that everything went the way that it was meant to go. And that your guides and your gods, whoever they may be, know better than you what you need in your life. And they know better than you what others need in their life to learn and to grow. And so you're starting to realize that everything that's been happening is a part of the plan at the end of the day. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Page of Coins. So there could be definitely some sort of truth getting ready to come out. There could be somebody that's going to be stepping in to try to help you in some sort of way, because they feel like you are bearing a lot of responsibilities and burdens on your own. They feel like you have so much going on that you have a hard time even dealing with it or balancing it. And this person may want to offer some sort of support in some way. And it may be a small amount of support, but this support is going to make a very big difference. Make sure that you do not allow others to come in and control your life or what you're doing or how you're doing it without making an appropriate offer either. The Labyrinth. Transition to a higher level of being, raising your energetic vibrations and enlightenment. And I've never actually thought of that from that card, but Labyrinth by LSD. Do you think I'm stupid? Do you think I'm batshit crazy having you on my mind? Do you think I'm helpless? My algebra's gonna equal you every time. So, there's somebody that is in a very strong position of authority, or somebody that is in a strong position of confidence and stability that is looking your way. But they aren't looking to play any games either. They also know that in order to make something strong and long lasting, they can't offer you everything up front. They have to come in and offer a small amount. And it's kind of like a test. A test of, would you accept what I have to offer if I have nothing to offer, kind of thing. Tree of Life, true wisdom and making good choices in life. What does true wisdom mean to you? What does the right choice mean to you? When you look around the world, what holds value to you? What do you prioritize first? Awesome. Thank you, Leah. You can ask your questions at any time, and I will answer them between these questions. I'm actually almost done with this section as well. So yeah, don't cling on too tightly to whatever comes along. Allow things to flow naturally. This is a time to face codependency issues and to really overcome them as well. Learning and teaching. In order to be a teacher, you have to learn. So all the experiences that you've gone through up to this point, those were all experiences designed to make you an even better teacher, an even better healer, to give you more wisdom, more understanding, more knowledge. And yes, there's been a lot of situations that has come into your life and been gone, and came into your life and been gone, and came into your life and been gone. And that's because those situations were only meant to last for the time, and then you were meant to move on. And you people were supposed to come across each other's paths in order for you both to learn, grow, experience, and become wiser. There's a lot of healers that have crossed each other's paths over the last couple years. And these healers each brought something to each other so that each of them could level up in different ways. And just because things didn't work out does not mean you're evil or they're evil or anybody's evil. It just means that things were not meant to last or work out in that situation for a reason. But you were still meant to come across each other's paths, and you were still meant to learn from each other and grow from each other. So there could actually be a birth that happens in the near future for some of you as well. Whether that be the birth of a new business or a new partnership, or whether that be a birth of a child, because some of you, there may actually be a birth of a child that is getting ready to come up as well. There may even be somebody that's playing specific music or singing specific music to a child that's unborn as well. And this child absolutely loves it. So Leah, is your employer trying to or going to fire you? It does seem kind of unfair. Have you been keeping up with whatever's going on. Because if you've been doing your job and you've been doing it right, then they definitely should not be doing that. There could be somebody around you that may be claiming credit for what you're doing, or trying to say that you're not doing something when you are. It's time to speak your truth, own your worth, and know your power. You have everything you need within yourself, and the universe will provide the rest. It is time to trust that you can stand on your own. It's time to look deep inside yourself, to face and accept your shadow self, and to bring old cycles of codependency to an end. Know that you can accomplish what you wish, and a payoff is coming for your hard work. To stand up for your beliefs and your needs. Communicate clearly and confidently. Work hard to bring clarity to your thoughts. So, I would say you need to express to them that there's too much work for one person to do, and that if they want you to continue working there, then they need to either lower the amount of work or increase the amount of pay for what you're expected to do. And honestly, this really sounds like, to me, the universe is saying to clear out and make room for this new job to come in. If you're wanting to find a new job, you may have to actually quit this one first, or at least put in your 2 weeks notice. And taking that leap of faith, by putting in your 2 weeks notice and expressing to these people the truth of how you feel about the current situation, that may actually even cause you to be able to keep this job, but in a higher standing. Honestly, though, I feel like there is going to be something that pops up out of nowhere for you. And it's all because you decided, I don't need these people to live. I don't need these people to survive. And I can do this. Good. Because honestly, I didn't really think like that. I was feeling like that wasn't necessarily the best way to go. Yeah, have fun. Get yourself out more. Have fun. And also, make sure that you are really protecting yourself and your heart. That you're not attaching your heart too much to certain situations as well. I know you're hoping to find a job first and then leave, but sometimes the universe is like, well, you know what? You don't believe in yourself, and you don't believe in the fact that I'm going to provide for you if you take that leap of faith. And right now, I need you to take that leap of faith. I feel like taking this leap of faith is going to put you in a much happier energy as well. It's going to raise your vibrations. It's going to make you feel like you are doing good, feeling good, and like you are doing what's best for you and your happiness and your joy. The true healing of the mind, body, and soul. Triple spiral. Listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. Hi, Adonaha. Thank you for watching today. I can understand that. And see, that's what it is too. There's too much thought going into it. You're being asked right now to follow your emotions, not really your thought, but your emotions. To act with grace, integrity, and dignity in this situation, to have patience and calm, 55, but to also go in and express what you feel about it and let them know that, you know what, if they're going to be monitoring your job performance because you're not doing enough when they're expecting too much work for you, that you're going to find something else and hand them your 2 weeks notice. And I really feel like this is going to benefit you greatly. You may also want to, before you go in, make sure that you take some time to yourself so that you can meditate, or so that you can really get into a positive vibration. Take a shower, wash all the negativity off of you and down the drain, call back all your energy, protect that energy, all that kind of good stuff, so that you're feeling the best that you can when you walk in there, so that you don't do something that you will regret, and so that you are maintaining your emotional stability. Well, see, and by holding on to this company, you are staying in that codependent energy that they were talking about at the beginning of this. You feel like you can't do it without them. And since you feel like you can't do it without them, you're not calling anything new in. You're only holding on to what has already been there. You know what I mean? And I can understand that. I can understand that very much, honestly. Because there's also been times where they're like, oh, you need to do this. Well, you know what? If you want me to do this, then you're going to have to give me this. And they're like, no, you need to do this first. And I'm like, I don't want to do this first because I need to keep this. And then, you know, a tower happens and I have to do it anyway. But I have to do it in an even worse position than I would have had to do it if I would have just taken that leap of faith. Because if the universe wants you to do something, it's going to push you to do it in one way or another. And the towers will get bigger and bigger until you listen. It sucks. So, future energy coming in for the collective. 55 is on the screen. Definitely some big changes. Honor roll. Be proud. You are on a roll. Clown downtown. Somebody's getting their karma for the nasty things they've said about you or the nasty ways that they have treated you. Somebody's going to be getting a lot of karma. Somebody, and I feel like public humiliation, public embarrassment is going to be one of the biggest parts of their karma. It is $7.77 for one question and $13.13 for two questions. And you can find my Cash App, PayPal. You can find my Cash App and PayPal in the description box below. So, yeah, somebody's going to be getting a lot of public humiliation in the near future for the way that they have tried. It's like they tried to humiliate you with lies and falsities. And I feel like this person tried to do the same thing that they did to you to somebody else. And these people are actually going to be really just crucifying them. Nailing them to a cross. Hard knock life. Crossing the finish line. You are almost to that finish line. I feel like you were almost to that finish line and somebody came into your life and fucked everything up. And then spent all their time afterwards trying to destroy or dismantle your reputation in some sort of way. And you just let it go, washed your hands of the situation, moved forward and decided, I don't want to deal with this. I don't have the time or the energy, and I'm just going to deal with what I got going on over here. And you worked on yourself and all the things that you're doing. And I feel like at this point in time, this person's karma is coming back to hit them, to slap them across the face, I just heard. And I feel like a lot of it's going to be public humiliation coming in for this person. You've been getting your beauty sleep. I feel like there's been a lot of messages coming to you in your dreams as well. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Instead of treated, we get tricked. Instead of kisses, we get kicked. I feel like a fair amount of this collective has come from a very hard background. A fair amount of servitude to a lot of people in ways. Some of you could have been through foster care or adopted or something along those lines. Nice. In ways I am too, but different ways. Yes, you're being asked right at this time to be able to, or to get your beauty sleep. I feel like a lot of you in the near future are going to get a chance to just be at peace and to rest and to relax and to really just not have to worry about much. You're going to be feeling good. You're going to be looking good. And I feel like you are going to really be putting a lot of time, effort, and attention into yourself where you may not have had the chance to do this a lot in the past. Thank you for sharing, by the way. Yeah. It's like in the past you were in a prison of your own making, or you currently are in a prison of your own making. Dealing with a lot of fears, dealing with a lot of anxieties, dealing with feeling like an idiot, or feeling naive or stupid, or like, just feeling really, and having a lot of overthinking going on, and feeling left out, outcast in some way. Nestor the long-eared donkey is coming to mind for some reason. But you're breaking through all of this. You're figuring things out. You're untangling this mess. And you're going to finally be feeling very peaceful about the way things are and the way that they've been coming together. You're going to be feeling like your prayers have been answered as well. Once again, feeling very at peace, feeling like you can sleep again, feeling like everything's okay. And I feel like a lot of this has to do with you are going to get to see this karma play out. And once again, you may feel very bad for this person, but they needed this. 22, dragonfly. You bring light to this world. I can understand that. There's been a lot of times that I've been explaining how messed up my life has been to people, and it's like birth till now. Birth till now, my life has been like this. But I can still hope. I can still have faith. I can still have joy in my life. Even with all the stress of everything that is not working out right and things like that, I can still have joy. The festival creates an energetic blueprint for a fantastic party or event. So the light that you are bringing to this world, the joy that you're bringing to this world, the clarity, the truth, the honesty, that's coming back to you. The energy that you are moving into in the near future, this glow up that you're having where you're gaining a lot more happiness, a lot more joy, a lot more peace and prosperity, it's really creating a blueprint for a fantastic experience. There may even be a party in the near future or an event in the near future where there's going to be a lot of recognition given to you. Like at the beginning, that message at the beginning where we had the trophies out there and first place and things like that. You're going to be getting a lot of recognition, acceptance. There's going to be a lot of truth coming towards you about who you are and what you do. And people are going to be really seeing clearly, very clearly, just how much you have done to help others around you. Other people are being made to look in the mirror as well, so they can see their part in how they hurt you or in how they affected things or situations in your life. And I feel like some of these people are going to be looking to make amends in some way. So, some more future energy for you guys. Let's see what else is coming in the near future for the collective. So, you might be saying, fuck you, I'm out, to certain situations or certain people around you. Spin to win. You're going to be taking risks, taking chances to make change in your life. Shame, downcast. So anyway, last call, misery, alone time, pain, loss, loneliness, sadness, time to go home, grief. So some of you may also be finally facing your grief instead of burying it in something outside yourself, like alcohol or antidepressants or meth or weed or whatever it is that you might have been burying or covering your emotions in, or a person or a job. You are going to be deciding to face those things instead. To let go of the pain and the hurt, and to allow yourself to experience something good for a change, to believe that something good is coming for a change. Listen, the signs are speaking to you. Follow your heart. Let thought take a back seat. No backseat drivers. And once again, this is about following your heart, not your thoughts, not the overwhelming overthinking and anxiety and fear that is present within you, but your heart. And where does your heart want to go? What does your heart want? Does your heart enjoy what it's going through at this time? Do your emotions enjoy the place that you have placed them in because of your fear to take a leap of faith, to jump outside of that and to go after something new? Hi, Entwining Roots. Nice to see you again. It's been a little while since I've seen you. I hope you've been doing good. So, abundance is coming. Luck is coming. Joy is coming. A dime a dozen. It's not time to go after something that can be found anywhere. It's a time to go after something that you've never seen before. Something that is exhilarating, something that makes you feel afraid, but you're ready to face it anyway because you want it that bad. Love is coming into you, so be patient and be at peace. I feel like there could definitely be somebody from the past who is feeling ashamed of themselves at this time, who is feeling like they fucked up in some way. This person could even be the person that's having the hard time with dumping their feelings into something, and whatever this something is, maybe something that's getting ready to be taken away from them in some way, to where they finally have to look inside and face those things. And this person may be leveling up and wanting to come and express the truth of how they really feel. And maybe even apologize in some way. Why are some people so shallow? Looks are only skin deep. Money is only a luck change away from a shift. But true beauty can be found deep within, and it's the best kind. It's not only found in ugly or down people. Lots of these are rotted inside as well. A lot of the perfect looking people we assume to be evil aren't evil either. You are teaching others a lot about that, and to really look within for their motives and their intentions. To create a dramatic shift around you, make sure that you are doing things to better yourself, and make sure that you are seeing deeper within people as you are going about your day. I love you. Why are you here watching this? What do you want? Is something missing? Do you not love me? My arms are open and waiting. Come home to me. I miss your smell, your touch, your laughter, your jokes, your eyes, and your smile. So at this time, somebody could be really missing you. Really just wanting you to come back into their life. Wanting to have time with you. Wanting to have joy with you and happiness with you. They could feel like you are spending an awful lot of time on your phone or watching videos or trying to find the answers. Instead of spending your time in the present moment, enjoying life and what it has to offer. So that can be another addiction as well. Spending all your time on your phone or all your time watching videos. Spending all your time searching for answers instead of really enjoying what's in front of you and what you have going on. Heathens by 21 Pilots. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. My favorite part of that song is the very end of it where it says, it looks like you might be one of us. Because we all are, in our own ways. We are all heathens. We are all people who have come from scars, pain, trauma, hurt, and we have all projected some of that onto people around us at some point or another in our lives. So it may be time as well to admit that you have hurt others as much as they have hurt you. And to swallow the pride too. 55. Curveball by Honey C. Tell this bitch I swerve. Every top nigga getting curved. Can't buy my trust with a perk. Gotta learn to swim before you surf. Put it on turf. These motherfuckers got nerve. You can't get twerked on the curve. Don't be acting absurd. I ain't even saying words. I'm just moving my thing like, So, curveball. Throwing the curveball at people. Realizing that you got options and you don't got to accept whatever offer walks through your door. Also, if it comes down to you really want a specific person, but you guys have had problems in the past and you aren't together at this moment, then are you going to accept whatever walks through your door, or are you going to just have patience and wait? Work on other things while you're waiting. Let those tot bitches get served. Curveball by Honey C. I love that song, by the way. I haven't listened to that song in a long time. I need to listen to that song again. That's the energy I've been on again lately. So, yeah, telling people, fuck you, I got myself. I don't need none of what you're offering. I don't want that shit. Get that shit out of here. I'm glad you've been changing yourself and looking within for the answers. That's great to be doing. So, you are leading by example. The beauty that you've been offering the world is being exposed. The way that you've been leading, the fact that you're this number one leader or this number one teacher or number one parent, whatever the case may be, you may even be winning something and getting first place in something that you've been working towards as well. There's a lot of luck on your side. Money is coming my way every day, including today. Somebody may be watching you as well, watching the way that you care for your children, or watching the way that you care for the people around you, the inspiration that you bring, the wisdom and knowledge that you share, the way that you lead. Somebody is watching the way that you lead, and you are number one in their eyes. They are really looking at this like this is something that they would love to have in their life. You may be very different. You may even be showing somebody that there's a different way to life than the life that they have known growing up. And you may even be reaching out and helping those who are going through a rough time or a rough experience. And this experience may be something that mirrors your past in some sort of way. Someone around you might actually see people who have passed away. Somebody may know about something that's coming in the future as well. Somebody may know about a death that is coming. Pisces, freedom, independence, success. Somebody may have an apology to give to you. Opposites attract. Once again with the Pisces energy. Somebody may be communicating to you online as well. Your 1-year-old could definitely see spirits. A lot of times when they're younger like that, they see those things and then they're taught those things don't exist, and so they kind of grow out of it because, you know, they've been led to believe those things don't exist throughout their lives. There could be something exposed as well about somebody's job in the near future, or about something that somebody is good at. There could be something exposed about a nerd as well for some of you. Or you could be a nerd and that might be being exposed. Someone feels inadequate. Someone feels like they are not good enough, like they don't belong. Honor system. You may have put somebody on the honor system in some way. And this person may feel like they've never really been given a chance. That people instantly think that they're a bad person in some way. But you know that every rose has its thorns. Every rose has its thorns. Just like every night has its dawn. Just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. Every rose has its thorns. Yeah, there could be a lot of success coming in as well. There's going to be something that's going to light up a lot of things. Somebody's really going to be seeing things differently, feeling things differently. You could also be switching gender roles in whatever relationship it is that you come into as well. Because seahorses, the male is actually the one who has the babies and the male is the one who actually takes care of them and stuff. Or like with cat species. With cat species, the female is the one that actually goes out and hunts. The male, if you watch them, the male's the one that struts around like, oh, I'm so pretty, look at my butt, and then lays around your house all day long. And the female's the one that goes out there and hunts and runs around, and, you know, it runs in your family. I could see it running in your family. There's a lot of things like that that run in my family as well. My nephew used to talk to invisible beings on a regular basis. Safe and sound, so protected, so connected, doesn't matter who's around. Divinely guided, I stay ground. My energy can't be taken no more. I have closed that door. When you walk the path I choose, you don't worry about the foes. You don't worry about... when you walk the path I chose, you don't worry about the foes. Those in power got your back. You will never be in lack. Open your eyes to truly see. With faith, you are truly free. 6/26/22. So, a lot of you have been really stepping more fully into this energy of faith. And the more you step into this energy of faith, the more you're going to realize that the universe has your back. That you don't got to worry about anything, because everything you need will come to you very quickly and very easily. And that's not to say that everything you want is going to come in like that, but everything you need will come in like that. Everything you need will be provided for. The Fool. And all it takes is this leap of faith. This leap of faith to create the life that you desire, because you have everything within yourself to be able to create that life. This belief in magic, and this belief in your hopes and your dreams. This belief that you have your dreams for a reason. Jacob Lee Conscience, great song. Eight stars. Shining bright. Allow the hope and the joy to fill you. Even in the darkest of times, allow that faith to be something that you rely on, that you lean on. Allow yourself to be in a calm state and a peaceful state, even when you can't see the road forward. Jesus, Take the Wheel is the song that's coming to mind right now. Exactly. And even if we haven't been protected from every single thing that has come our way, at the end of the day, we're still alive, right? And how many times could there have been a chance that we might have died, yet we're still standing right here? There's been plenty of times in my life where I could have died, and yet I'm still here. Philosopher's Stone. Powerful manifestation of wishes and goals by harnessing the universal energy. Happy love. A joyful, stable partnership and good friends. So the future energy that's coming in for you is a joyful, stable partnership, good friends, family, love, laughter, enjoyment. Powerful manifestation of the things that you've been wishing for, the things that you've been dreaming of. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In a dream you will lose your heartaches. Whatever you wish for, you keep. So I'm probably going to be on here for about another 15 to 20 minutes. If anybody wanted to be able to donate or wanted to be able to purchase, you can find my Cash App, PayPal, Amazon wish list in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for anything that you do to support my channel, whether it be through those routes or through liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, Adanaha. I appreciate it. I could see that. Where everyone has died and come back. It's amazing what some people think this world is. I've listened to a lot of different people and a lot of different theories on what this world is or what it could be. Hey, stop it. She's getting mad because they're not playing with her. She gets very mad when they don't want to play with her. We'll go to the park here in a little bit, guys. Okay? So, don't be careless in your connections. Be discerning of who you allow into your energy. You are responsible for the choices that you make and what you allow into your life. Know who and what you are, and make sure what you are worth, or make sure that you aren't accepting less than what you're worth. Don't allow others to continue to walk all over you. A lot of us died but came back here. That's very possible. By the way, all your comments were made at 6:44. Reconciling, achieving success, celebrating, joy, an equal give and take. Really allowing yourself to be okay as well with giving. Because as you give, that energy comes back to you as well. We have Scorpio. Once again, we have luck. Boy, there's a lot of 4-leaf clovers that have come out today. Hi, Grow with Tori. Nice to see you again. Icy roads. You passed the test. A+++. Love and peace is coming your way. Blessings come from earth angels. So as you give and as you put your energy out there and as you love this world, by the way, thank you, Adonahi. Adonahi. I have no idea how to say that. Thank you. So, as you give and as you put yourself out there and as you follow that call, 66 on the screen right now, that energy is reciprocated to you. As you are there to follow that call and to give when you're requested to give by the universe, when you are needing somebody to give to you and you call out for that help, the universe drops somebody in front of you to give as well. Some people turn down that opportunity, but some people pick up that opportunity, and when they do, they get back for what they're giving out. Adonia. Okay. News, gossip, hot tea, extra. So there could be some hidden gossip that's been going on in the background as well. Things that you don't necessarily know about. Some secrets. Death, sex, and taxes is also represented by Scorpio. Mysteries to be unraveled. 22, balance, harmony, peace, friendship, relationship, healing, coming together. So there could be a lot of gossip about you right now, about the peace or balance that you bring to situations, about how good of a friend you are, about how amazing you are in your connections as well, and about how you have a tendency to give and take very equally within your connections. Drink more water. So there could definitely be transformations coming in for you in some ways, especially in your connections, with loved ones or family members or people from the past. People from the past may actually be ready to, may actually be ready to step up and defend your name. Someone defends your name. There are eyes watching all around. I always feel like somebody's watching me. I'm in the dope game, paranoid, I can't see. I don't remember exactly how that song goes, but yeah. Handicap parking. Mr. Sun. Mr. Sun, sun, Mr. Golden Sun. Please shine down on, please shine down on, please shine down on me. There's a lot of happiness getting ready to come your way as these things are exposed. You may not have known that there was a lot of people that are actually ready to step up and defend you. That there's been a lot of people that have actually been defending your name, that have been angry over the nastiness that people have been throwing on your name as well. A lot of people that maybe you have stood up for and defended yourself in the past. People that may have looked like they were not the best of people, but you stood up and said, no, these people are fucking amazing, and you defended their name. And I feel like that's getting ready to come back to you as well. Awesome. Thank you, sweetheart. If you could throw your question on here, that would be awesome, because it doesn't pop up on the screen sometimes, and it didn't this time. And if I leave here, then it'll shut me out of the reading. The Chariot, the Six of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. So yeah, you're moving away from the tumultuous waters of the past, the crazy or chaotic energy or emotions of the past, you are really acknowledging both your light side and your shadow side at this time. And you are using both of those strengths and both of those weaknesses to learn, grow, and progress forward. I really feel like there's somebody that's going to be defending your hard work as well. Defending how you have been able to walk away from a lot of things that are really bad for yourself to move towards calmer and more peaceful waters. And not only for yourself, but for those that you love. So somebody could actually be defending you in court as well for some of you when it comes to like a custody case or something along those lines. One enchanted evening, the perfect night. Cleanse, purify, and protect the physical body. Power symbol. So because of your actions to cleanse, purify, and protect yourself, and to really take better care of yourself, to put into you, to change your eating habits or to change what you're ingesting or taking into your body, all of those kinds of things, this is really creating the resonance for some amazing things. And I feel like there's one night in particular that is actually the reason why you're going to have a lot of people that are going to be defending you or backing you up in some sort of way. So, Adonai, did your mother willingly give you to your grandmother? And Michelle, did you send payment, sweetheart? Just checking. Thank you. Okay, so let's see. Did your mother willingly give you to your grandmother? She had a very hard decision to make. She had to detach herself very fully in order to make this decision. I feel like she thought from the wisdom that she had and the knowledge that she had that the best plan of action would be to make a decision of some sort. The elements of fire, air, earth, and water combine to create powerful protective boundaries, spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. Little luxuries generates luxurious experiences and surroundings. Surprise, you are accepted. You are accepted. You are a gift. I feel like she thought that you were a gift in her life. And at the same time, she may have felt like she could not give you what you deserved, but that you would be accepted with the people she chose to give you to. That you would have the love, the care, and the stability that you needed in your life, because she felt like she could not give that to you. I feel like she thought that she did not have enough to be able to give to you. And that you would be better off with people who were more experienced, had more knowledge and more understanding, and were capable of taking care of you better. I think she feels like as well you have a very strong destiny in your life. I'm sorry to hear that. And the whole time she was worried about whether or not you'd have enough money. And you know, that's the sad part, is sometimes we feel like we don't have enough to offer money-wise, and that you'd be better off in a more stable, solid environment. But we don't realize just how much of an abusive, toxic environment it is either. Because, you know, I could somewhat relate to that in a way. I feel like what you have given out is going to come back to you. And I feel like you are definitely meant to express these things that have happened to you, to put a spotlight on those things. You're meant to be seen, meant to be heard. meant to be noticed. And that is really hard to come out of when you are neglected and abused as a child, when you're made to feel like you should be seen and not heard, when you're made to feel like you are not good enough in some way, or what you have to say isn't valuable. But what you have to say is extremely valuable, and I really feel like you are learning how to put yourself out there, express yourself more, and voice who you are more. And you're going to be a very good leader when you do this. Exactly. That could definitely be it right there. Writing a book on the experiences that you've had and what you've gone through could definitely be something that you're meant to do. So, Michelle. You wanted to know that if your passed on friend Joe is okay, that you haven't been talking to him as much lately. You do really miss him a lot. Exactly right, that. Thank you, Adana. Hey, I really appreciate it. So, let's see. Michelle. We are not meant to know everything, but you know enough. Open door. For some reason, the song that just came to my mind is Love is an open door. An open door, not necessarily something that has to be used all the time. Done, finished, over, no more. Open your eyes, see the lies. Transformation. Wow. So, you may be lying to yourself in some way. Win the award, accolade, or contract. Goddess, healing feminine energy. You can hold love in your heart for somebody even when they are not close to you, even when you don't talk to them every day. Just because you don't talk to somebody does not mean that you don't love them. Yeah, I feel like the way that you are deceiving yourself is you're feeling like you are not doing good enough by this person, that you are in some way ashamed of how you're dealing with this connection, but there is no reason to be. You're working on a lot, you're growing a lot, you have put out a lot, and all of that is coming back to you. I really don't think that this person is mad at you at all. You have the snake and the tarantula and the beaver. I feel like you have a very important life purpose and journey ahead of you. And I feel like what you've been working on and what you're currently working on is not just for yourself, but for a lot of people around you, including this person who has passed away. So this person is telling you to be okay with shedding the skin of the old and moving towards the new. To be okay with allowing this connection to be what it is at this time. And to work hard towards your goals and your dreams, and to work hard towards what you're accomplishing, because that's what's most important at this time. So no, they are not mad at you. They feel like you're doing something that you're meant to do and that you're working really hard, and it's okay that you're working hard and that you got a lot on your plate and you haven't been spending so much time on communing with them. And if you're feeling that bad about it, then just set aside some extra time to spend talking to them. Set up a day once a month where you go out somewhere and allow yourself to connect to them. Yes, you can, Tori. I definitely always love answering your questions too. So, and then after her question, I'm going to be done for the day. Thank you guys so much for your purchases and your donations, for your likes, shares, comments, subscribes, all that great stuff. It really helps me out so much. Thank you guys. We have the Four of Coins, the Ace of Wands, and Death. Holding back because of a fear of death or a fear of transformation or a fear of finding things out that you don't want to find out. All of these things that you've been holding back from and that you've been afraid of, you're really going to start having new ideas about them, new perspectives about them. You're going to be finding new motivation and drive, new ambitions. I feel like you're going to be uncovering certain things. And as you uncover these things, it's really going to help you feel good about where you are and where you're going. Awesome. Thank you, beautiful. You're going to be following your dreams, following your goals, really dreaming big and allowing yourself to believe in those things. You're going to be freeing yourself of anything that's been holding you back. And you're really going to be jumping into a much more independent energy. And this is going to bring you so much success and abundance. You're also going to be riding the waves of life with much more stability and ease as well. You're not going to be worried so much about the ups and downs. On a day that's down, you're not going to be feeling like your entire life is bad. And on a day that's up, you're going to be remembering as well to be grateful for the good things going on at that time, because that's not always how it is. So you're really going to be feeling awesome about things in the near future. Thank you, beautiful. I appreciate that. Yeah. You're going to be feeling very playful, very joyful, like anything's possible. You're going to be really using your healing capabilities, not just for yourself, but for the world around you. And you are also going to be stepping into your power of a leadership role. And you're going to be leading by example, showing others how it's done, showing others how to heal, showing others how to get into that playful, joyous energy, regardless of what may be going on in their life. Time to shine. That's a great song, by the way. Creates the energetic resonance for golden opportunities. Awesome. You can ask your question at any time. Felix Felicitas, power symbol to create lucky serendipitous events. So there's going to, as you are upgrading into this beautiful, joyful, positive energy, and this energy where you're free to express yourself and you're free to share your ideas and you're not so worried about what anybody's going to think or how anybody feels about it, you are really going to be coming into this energy of just opportunities pouring in. It's going to be like the floodgate has opened and there's going to be a lot of things laid at your feet, and you're going to be feeling really good about these experiences and about these situations that are coming in for you as well. You're going to be taking more leaps of faith in your life and no longer worried about what endings are going to occur or what people are going to think, feel, say. It doesn't matter, because you're going to be feeling like this is what I need to do to make me happy, regardless of what anybody else wants or how anybody else thinks that I should be behaving in my life. You're very welcome, beautiful. Thank you as well. And so that is pretty much what is going to be that new energy coming towards us for the collective. There's going to be a stubbornness, a strength. There's going to be this drive and this motivation that isn't going to be able to be broken. You're going to be going towards your target with what you want in your sights, and you're no longer going to be allowing anything to turn you off of that road or to distract you from what you feel like is your path in this life. What is the blessing behind the lesson you are currently learning at this time? So, let's see. It's time to let go, to allow the past to be in the past. Closure or no closure, it doesn't matter if you get closure. Do it for yourself so that your life can get back on track. It's not time to start letting in distractions now. It's too close to the fulfillment of your wishes. Remove yourself from the situation. Have compassion, but detach, because you cannot control any of that. You can only control what you are doing and how you are behaving. Yes, we do. We got this, and we are going to overcome. 78 is on the screen. So this could definitely have something to do with a current love partner or a past love partner as well. Put the pedal to the floor. You are on your way to the land of milk and honey. Sing more, dance more, enjoy life more, and give thanks and blessings for thanks and gratitude for the blessings that fall into your life out of nowhere. This bird right here, he's taking a bath. He's getting a drink. He's enjoying his good morning. And he only has that bath and that drink because somebody decided to put it out there for him. So make sure that you're giving as well. I do as well. I'm so glad that you've been here today. Yes, definitely. A lot of good things are coming your way at this time. You may have two choices that you can make as well in certain situations, and you're being asked to choose the path that feels best to you, even if it seems like it's a path that is more off target or more, it's like less used, or a place that most people don't go, that kind of thing. You're being asked to really decide what direction it is that you want to go. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and alas, I could not take both. But as I sat and pondered there, I decided to take the one that was less worn, because, you know, if I happen upon this again one day, I could always take the other road too, but there's not been as many people who have gone down this road, and that's the one that I want to explore. The Empress, the Five of Cups. So, there has been a lot that has been lost, and you may be feeling remorseful, guilty, ashamed. You may be feeling like everything has been taken away, or it's just a very painful loss, a very hurtful loss, a very emotional loss. But if we can allow it to be what it is, then we can turn around and notice that there's a new beginning right in front of us, and a door that opens to us as we do. As we let go of the past energy, and as we really look forward to what's coming in, we'll notice how much of a blessing is coming into us at the end of the day. You're going to be birthing something completely new. And really, you're in a very fertile and abundant energy at this time to be able to create something new as well. Exactly. And a lot of the reason you might have been hiding yourself is because you may feel bad about some of the things that you've done in the past, or some of the experiences, or some of the situations you've gone through. But those situations are a part of your path and a part of your journey. Also, expressing yourself on those situations